Good afternoon. Please, I want you to observe this. The one on my left, on my right, is a chocolate. They are all chocolates. They are all chocolates, all right. But the one on my right, which is the blue, black, brown, if you observe it, you understand. It's blue, black, brown, and yes, brown. Let's just put it that way. The blue is the majority. It's a chocolate from other country, not Ghana. But the one with my left, the red, brown, and then black, is a chocolate from Ghana. Please, I want you to listen well. The one which is the blue, black, brown, this one is 5 cedi. Please, this one is 5 cedi. The one with the red, brown, black is 20 cedi. It is a Ghanaian made. This one is 20 cedi. It's a Ghanaian made. And this one is 5 cedi. 5 Ghana cedi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ghana cedi from maybe other countries. But this one, 20. 1 up to 20 cedi. 20 Ghana cedi. This afternoon, I saw chocolates being displayed. So I walked up to the lady and said, today, let me buy chocolates. So I asked of the prices. And the lady apparently showed me the prices. So I saw this one to be, the deviation was too much. 15 cedi deviation or 15 cedi difference. Because if you look at the quantity is almost the same. This one 5 cedi. This one 20 cedi. This one is Ghana made. This one other countries. So I asked the lady why, and then they said, "My brother, I mean that's the way we buy them. Sometimes we have 2 cedi profit. This one 2 cedi or 3 cedi profit. So we can't do anything than to sell it like that. So we are buying it very high. Maybe this one very low." And I was very surprised. Why am I showing it on Facebook Live today? I'm showing it for a number of reasons. This is a Ghanaian made, but it's too costly. The price is way high. Can students buy this? 20 cedi. How much does a student need to go to school and then buy food? Can a student buy it? Can a parent buy this to his or her child? Can a parent himself or herself buy this? Can people buy Ghana chocolate to maybe consume? Can we do that? This one just 20 cedi. But this one, 5 cedi. That is Ghana. No wonder you won't see these chocolates. I mean, provision stores or maybe stores which are selling maybe items that you won't see it commonly displayed. But you see other products displayed. Because apparently, products coming from somewhere is very cheap. But products made in Ghana are very expensive. 20 cedi, 5 cedi. Why? Even when I asked the lady, "Madam, why is it that these things are very Ghanaian chocolate is very expensive?" She said, "My brother, that is the way it is. That is the way it is. Can we consume made in Ghana products? Meanwhile, we are a cocoa producing nation. Ghana, 20 cedi, 5 cedi. I'm telling you, I bought them myself. I haven't sent anybody. This experience, I have gone through it. I have experienced it. 20 cedi, 5 cedi. Ghana, why? Why? Can we consume made in Ghana products? When we pride ourselves that we are a cocoa producing nation, we even export cocoa. This is a practical demonstration that there's everything wrong with Ghana. There's everything wrong. Sometimes you are tempted to speak out. Sometimes when you feel like you won't say anything, it affects you directly. So it is important that we should not keep quiet. Because this thing, I have experienced it today, 20 cedi, 5 cedi. Why? What is really happening to our cocoa production center? Meanwhile, we are producing cocoa. Meanwhile, we are exporting cocoa. Meanwhile, we are gaining from cocoa. We are getting foreign exchange from cocoa. So how come that our cocoa products are too high? I'm not talking about the fact that the price is a bit high. No, it's too high. 20 cedi, 5 cedi. Why? Who will consume this? Who will buy this? Won't you be tempted to buy the cocoa product, the chocolate that is coming from other nations? 5 cedi. Yet, we are beating our chest and we are saying that, oh, we are a cocoa producing nation, Ghana. What is the challenge with us? What is the challenge with leadership? Why? There's cocoa board. There's chief executive. What are they doing with these little things? I mean, who will buy this? And so, if I can't buy, if you can't buy, if somebody cannot buy, how will Ghana make money? How will the producers make money? And we are talking about export. So, are we just interested in producing the raw cocoa and be exporting? How much are we going to get from it? Yet, people will buy our cocoa, add value, send it back to us, and it's even cheaper. Look, this one is very cheap. 5 cedi, 20 cedi. People buy cocoa from us. They manufacture, they add value, sell it to us, which is cheaper. We produce the cocoa, we manufacture, we attempt to add value, and we are selling it too high. What is the problem? My development studies, the course that I did at 𝐿 tells me that if you don't add value to your products, you can't really make it in life. You can't really get more from what you are producing. So what are the underlying challenges? There may be many, and leadership has to look at it. We are not going anywhere as a nation. We are not. We are not going anywhere. Because in producing this and in selling it at a very high price of 20 Ghana cedi, who can afford to buy it? No wonder. No wonder our prices are very high. And no wonder Ghana is stuck. Yet the communication is too high. We are developing. Where are we going? This one is telling us that, no, things are not right. We are not doing things right. We should rethink as a nation the way we do things and the way we prioritize. If you are producing cocoa, you are growing cocoa, you are producing and you are exporting, and you attempt to add value and you are selling it too high, who can buy? There may be a number of reasons that is accounting for this. I know that our input, because the people who are churning this thing out wouldn't deliberately skyrocketed the prices. I know that they won't deliberately, no. They won't just, take the price to that level. The input costs are very high. Yet we get the cocoa, we are producing the cocoa, but the input cost is very high. If you talk of utility, electricity alone, look at how much we pay for electricity in Ghana. Not to talk of the factories. How can they produce at a subsidized price? Look at water. Look at the water, the water that the industries are paying. How can they produce at a lower price? How? How can the unit price be lower? The production cost is very high. Apart from the fact that our inputs in terms of insecticides, in terms of weedicides, taking care of the cocoa farms. Recently, look at the prices of insecticides, weedicides. Just to spray your farm, very high. How can the average farmer make it? How can the industries produce at a lower cost? For we the consumers to also get it at a price that we can buy. Ghana, we need to rethink. Leadership need to rethink. Not only leadership, citizens have to hold leadership to account of their stewardship. Look at what we are doing to ourselves. No wonder you can't see cocoa like this to buy, because it's very costly. Yet people buy cocoa from us, manufacture and bring it and sell 5 cedi. This one 20 cedi. Ghana, what is really happening? Yet corruption is everywhere. There's cocoa board over there. There's chief executive. What are they doing? What is their mandate? Who are they reporting to? What significant mark, what significant value have they brought to the cocoa industry? What have they done? If there's a board, there's chief executive, at the end of the tenure, yes, a new executive, a new board, a new executives maybe are taking over. But the old executives and the old board, what have they done? People are just interested in sitting at the offices, taking money, without actually looking at the development of Ghana. What should go into the development of Ghana, the policies, the programs. 20 cedi. How can Ghana develop? Yet, we go and borrow so much, yet the money is nowhere. Yet we don't really see what the money is being used to do. Cocoa board, they go and borrow money. They borrow. Yet, our cocoa is very high. That is Ghana. Ghana as a nation, we need to rethink. We need to do a sober reflection on the way we are managing Ghana. We need to. It is very important. Let's prioritize. Let's look at our input cost. Let's look at our utility. Even what surprises me most is the fact that we have developed an appetite as a nation for increasing the product, for increasing utility, increasing petrol, increasing diesel, increasing fuel for Ghanaians. We have developed that appetite. What do I mean here? How can a nation, demarcate some kind of quotas to review prices, to review whether they should increase or not to increase? How can we be thinking about that? We have that appetite every quarter that people need to come down and sit down and see whether they need to increase or not. Why should we be thinking about that? Why can't we be thinking about making sure that our production, our industries are functioning. Why can't we make sure we attract investors to look at our industry, to also set up industry? How can't we make sure that, in fact, our utilities is very affordable for the industries to produce? Yet we are thinking of increasing fuel, we are thinking of increasing utility, water, electricity. How can our industries produce at a lower cost? That is the challenge. We need to rethink about the way we do things, about the way we manage Ghana, especially our politicians. We need to. It is very important. And one thing that we need to also look at, and the lady also said something, and I was saying, wow, that in Nigeria, and she said it, they are dealing in those products, that you can't take any country's chocolate to Nigeria to sell. You can't do that. That if you want to sell chocolate in Nigeria, you have to go to Nigeria, buy Nigerian chocolates, and add your margin and sell. But you can't take any chocolate to Nigeria and sell. But in Ghana, in fact, in her shop, I saw different kind of chocolates. We allow everything into Ghana. Yet, our products are very high. So what are we doing? What are we there doing? What are we managing? You see people at the helm of affairs. So what are we managing? Apparently, the cost of living in Ghana is very high. So what are we managing? Yet, we hear people siphon so much dollars, so much money, and they are spending it. That is why I am for Operation Recover or Loot. In fact, we should emphasize on recovering the money rather than prosecution. Please. For me, I see prosecution as a scam. Let's emphasize on recovering the money. Let's dialogue with them for them to bring back the money. People have stolen so much from Ghana. Let's prioritize in recovering our money to help develop Ghana. It is very important. And there's one trend that if we don't look at it, in time to come, no one will be able to run a provision shop in Ghana. The big Chinese shops that we are seeing springing up, it will come to a time that no one can do business in Ghana. It will come to a time that Ghanaians will be more poorer because you can't do business. We need to rethink. Because everybody is coming to Ghana to set up retail. Meanwhile, those people, they should have been doing wholesale. They should have been selling wholesale to us, and then we do the retail. Now they bring the wholesale, set up shops, set up mini shops. Even the wholesales, they are now selling, they are now doing retail. So, who can do business in Ghana now? Our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, who can do business now? Because all the goods that they are bringing outside, they are not selling them in bulk. They are now coming to set up shops, even within the wholesale shop, they do retail. Let me say the warehouses. They open the warehouse and do retail. So it will come to a time that there wouldn't be any money rolling or running in the hands of Ghanaians. Market. And that is where poverty will stare us in the face. Because the only avenue for us to make money will be to go to farm. And the input costs are also rising. Because Ghana, we need to be doing businesses. Now, they are bringing the goods into their warehouse and they are doing retail. And I think that leadership must look at the trend and stop that. We are not saying that nobody should bring goods to sell in Ghana, but they should bring them and sell to Ghanaians so that Ghanaians can also retail and make something. Because for them, when they bring and do retail, they repatriate the money. The money doesn't roll in Ghana. No. Somebody will say employment. How many people? Can you compare it to the fact that if Ghanaians, majority of the Ghanaians were into businesses, their families, they will support they will support even the system, the money will be in Ghana. So we need to look at the bigger shops that foreigners are now establishing. The warehouses for foreigners are now into, and they are doing retail in the warehouses. We need to look at them. So please, I'll still show you the chocolate. Before I end this discussion, this chocolate is a Ghanaian made, 20 cedi. This one, foreign made, 5 cedi. There's something wrong with our production system. There's something wrong with our value chain. There's something wrong with our farming system. There's something wrong with our industries. There is something wrong with the policies that we are creating. There is something wrong with leadership. And it's about time we start addressing some of these challenges and issues. Without that, Ghana, we cannot be talking about development. Thank you. May God bless Ghana. 20 cedi, 5 cedi.